So for you to be able to create an animation style video for YouTube Shorts, first of all, you need a few things. First thing you need is the first thing you need is um you need the title of the project. Here now we have the video, which is the project. So two, let me number it. One, two, tools for edit. Tools needed. Under tools needed, now you have A, have ChatGPT. B, you need Leonardo AI. Leonardo AI. 3, you need CapCut. D, you need text to voice AI, e.g. 11 labs. So these are the things you need. So first we'll start with the title. If you don't have any idea on what to write about, you can actually have ChatGPT suggest titles for you. So here now we'll go to ChatGPT. For example, we'll say suggest me a title to make a video about on my YouTube channel, YouTube history channel. Something that will attract attention. intention. So here we go. Make a list of 20 topics. Now, as the topics has been listed, I think I will go for. I've not read everything, anyways, but I will go for the Forgotten Samurai that changed Japan. So here, I'll have ChatGPT write me a script, a a 2 minutes script on this topic. Then I will paste this thing I've just made and I just copied. Control V. Japan. Also give me an image image generation prompts for the script based on time stamp. So this now is what I will write. First of all, let me copy the generate prompt and ask for the script first. Okay, I have the first script. Script is complete, but I don't like the way it's written. I want it to be written like a story. Write the script out without narrator. Narrator in a story format. All right. Right. Um, image. Right. The story. Sorry. With image generation. Time stamps and add. and also and also stamps. Follow this format to write the image So now I have the image generation prompts alongside the script. The one I just wrote now isn't the one I'm actually going to voice. I'll voice this one above this because this is easier to voice when compared to voicing something that has image generation prompts. And besides, you start voicing the image generation prompt, which is not something you actually want. So here now, I'll copy the the scripts, copy the script. I don't need the title in this. I just copy this script, copy. Now, the next thing I will do is look for an AI to help me voice it. Here I have this AI, Love Voice, which is I have already registered an account with. You can use 11 Lab, but I don't know. I can actually try using 11 Lab. I don't know if I still have um okay. I should be able to generate here. So now I will try using Brian. Search Brian. Brian is a very popular um it's a very popular voice, Brian. And the voice is deep and
The thing always happens that you really believe in, and the belief in a thing makes it happen.
so this sounds good. For the sake of this, you can actually go through all this voice and make a choice what you want, but I don't think there is any need in going through all this in this video when you can basically do it yourself. So that being said, you choose from these voice. There are a lot of voice.
Men are disturbed not by things, but by the...
See this one. This also.
Don't settle for a relationship that won't let you be yourself.
Courage is not the absence of fear, but simply moving on.
Political satire became obsolete when Henry Kissinger was awarded.
So I think I prefer the first
This is
voice.
Brian Newsman reporting live.
The thing always happens that you really believe in, and the
I
belief
prefer
in a
this, so
thing
I'll
makes
select
it happen.
Then you can fiddle around with these settings, but for this video, there is no need for me to do so.
Throughout history, civilizations have risen and...
So I think I've used Liam in the past. Oh, yes, I think Adam is the voice I've been talking about, not Brian. Adam is the voice. So I will search for Adam.
Throughout history, civilizations have risen and fallen.
I would search for Adam and use Adam. Adam is the voice I've been talking about, not Brian, actually. So I'll select Adam.
Our distrust is very expensive.
Now, you can leave the settings the way it is and just generate. So, I think I will just hit generate. You wait. I use Sirius right now. It doesn't want me to use, so let me check for Liam.
Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about
Not even sure the voice I used earlier. Oh, Brian. Let me use the Brian and see if it will generate. So, generate. It's telling me to do this. So, for the sake of this video, let's just continue. I don't need to keep wasting time trying to figure out how to make 11 Lab work. I think 11 Labs gives you 10,000 free credits when you register a new account. How you can do it, if you want to keep using 11 Labs, you can actually use temp email to register new account, or you use normal Gmail to register new account. Every new account you register, you get a 10,000 credits. So that's how you can do it. But here, I think I still have free plan here. So here you put the pitch to 5, put this one to 5. Then select the voice you want to use. In this place, I'll use Brian. It's a very nice voice. Then I'll hit generate. I'll wait for it to generate. I don't know why it's slow, but I feel like probably my...
In the quiet valleys of 12th century Japan, a fierce wind swept through the land,
Okay.
carrying with it stories of war and honor. Among the warriors who roamed the battlefield, clad in glistening armor and wielding sharp blades, stood Tomo Guzan. In the quiet valleys of 12th century Japan, a fierce wind swept through the land, carrying with it stories of war and honor.
So
Among the warriors who roamed the battlefield,
the voice has been created and it sounds perfect. It sounds very nice. So from here, I'll download. It has been downloaded. Then here is my CapCut already open. Then the next thing I'll do is to make my voicing has been downloaded. I'll go to my CapCut, create a new project, import the voicing under downloads. This is the voicing. I'll import it.
atop her horse. Her naginata, a long pole weapon, struck with
Drag and keep here.
In the quiet valleys of 12th century Japan, a fierce wind swept through the land, carrying with it stories of war and honor. Among the warriors who roamed the battlefield, clad in glistening armor and wielding sharp blades, stood Tomo Guzan.
Okay. Now we have imported our audio into CapCut. Now it's time to generate visuals for the audio. That is where the image generation prompt comes in. So this is the first image generation prompt. So you copy. When you copy, for the image generation prompts, we'll be using Leonardo. That's from our list earlier. We've used ChatGPT. We've done AI voicing. We have opened our CapCut. Now we are heading to Leonardo AI to generate the visuals. So the next thing is to come over here. Now, I was subscribed to this earlier, but as time went by, I stopped using it for a while. I think my subscription has expired, but I will use the free version so you understand it's something you can actually do yourself. From here, you can choose to upgrade. The upgrade is, I think, should be around, let's see. To upgrade, you click on it. This is the pricing. $10 per month, $24 per month, and this is their Metro Unlimited. This is Artisan, Apprentice. They all come with different packages. This one gives you 8,500 fast tokens, resets monthly, 225,500 rollover. So this one gives you 25,000. This one gives you 60,000 fast token. Now, you can make your choice. You can pay yearly, you can pay monthly. So it's up to you. Going back to the free, I think daily you get 150 token daily free, but it's not fast token anyways. So here now you can click on image creation for it to take you to the interface to generate images. Now, I think this is the last work I did. I clean it. So here I'll be using Kino. They just had a new update where they updated their model. So concept arts, I think there are a few things here that I've not tried out. I think I've not tried out this portrait perfect and stock photography. I haven't tried these two. So I think it was added new if I'm not mistaken. But I will stick with cinematic Kino. Then select, you close. Then here you won't be able to choose if it is the quality because you're not a premium user. You only choose fast and you choose orientation. That's the dimension. For this video, I will choose this. Oh, now that is serious. So I will choose for Instagram mobile desktop. So for this video, I should be going for 9:16. That should work for YouTube Shorts. So you won't be able to lower the number of images you generate from 4 or increase either, because you need to upgrade your plan in order for you to do so. Medium or high, should just leave it on medium, but you can experiment on your own anyways. So that being said, now it's all set. Remember, you click on more to select the dimension, click on medium. The fast you cannot change. So here is where you paste your image generation prompt. This is the prompt I copied from ChatGPT. Here, this is the next one. So let's generate and see what it looks like. So you click on generate. These are the ones I generated earlier for a project I did. I think there are a few others. So back to the current one. Still waiting. I don't know why it is slow. I don't know if it is my network or something like that. But whatever it is not giving me joy. So I'll reload the page. I'm not sure why I'm unable to view the image. But let me see. Let me copy the next image generation prompt just so I won't waste the credit I have already generating the same image. Okay, the first one has been generated. So these are the results. Very nice, very beautiful, as you can see. So I'll generate this next one. Intricate. So I'll generate the next one while it's generating. Users subjected to filtering such as it may result in inappropriate content. You may modify your content again to try again. Okay, since I can't generate this, kindly modify this. So generate. So while this one is generating, I'll go copy the next one. So this is the first, this is the second, this is the third one. Okay. And if you notice, it has a consistent look, facial look. So very nice. Paste, generate. I'll copy the next. Generate. Same results. So modify. Okay, I think that one has crossed. That one has crossed. So the next one, or is it modify, create a summary. So so create a somber, create create a somber. I think this is the last one, I think. So let's assume, how many images did we create? We created 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. Let's see from the ChatGPT. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. Alright. Now that we have the full image generated, it's time we download. So download, 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 download. Download, 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 download. I think I will start afresh. Download. My downloads. Delete. So yeah, start afresh. Download. while we wait for the download to complete. Really can't tell the reason why this thing is slow. It's starting to get on my nerves. It's starting to piss me off. Okay, we're getting there. So it's complete now. Now we can minimize and now go back to our CapCut. From here, mark all the visuals. And drag and bring it here. So from here, you can see the visuals. So these are the first set of images. So I'll lay them out first. Yeah. Drag and put here. Of course, we won't be using the whole image, but laying them out this way, I find it way easier. So I'll be able to check the ones I will use and remove the ones I won't be using. So basically I'm just laying out right now. So the second image are these. So don't want to be confused. Hers. Okay. This. Okay. Next one. Background. This. So now we have visual. Each of these is how many minutes? Let's see. So this is approximately 3 point something. Let's say 4 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds. So whereas
Swept through the land, carrying with it stories of war and honor. Among the warriors who roamed the
so let's
battlefield,
assume
glisten-
I want to use all the visuals, all the images here. This is just a tutorial, so let's just assume I want to use all the image here. I'll just adjust. I'll keep adjusting them until what you'll be adjusting according to what.
glistening armor and wielding sharp blades, stood Tomo Guzan.
See here. Yeah, it's talking about Mogazin, the lady in quote. So yeah, we remove stood Mogazin.
Tomo Guzan, a name that would echo through the annals of history.
Okay, keep shifting.
The battlefield was chaos, filled with the clash of swords and cries of warriors. Yet, in the midst of it all, Tomo Guzan was a calm storm. Her
Okay.
long black hair flowed behind her helmet as she charged into enemy lines atop her horse.
So this top her horse.
Of history, as she charged into enemy lines atop her horse. Her naginata, a long pole weapon, struck with precision.
So
Precision. In the midst of it all, Tomo Guzan was a calm storm. Her long black hair flowed behind her helmet as she charged into enemy lines atop her horse. Her naginata, a long pole weapon, struck with precision, cutting through the ranks. Soldiers froze in awe, not only at her unmatched skill, but at her commanding presence. A woman leading men into battle. Tomo's fame grew during the Genpei War.
So here they start talking about this.
A brutal conflict between the Taira and Minamoto clans. In the quiet valleys of 12th century Japan, a fierce wind. She was a loyal retainer of Minamoto no Yashinaka, her lord and companion. At the Battle of Awazu in 1184, she fought fiercely, turning the tide of the conflict even as defeat loomed. Legends say that in her final act of valor, she disarmed and beheaded a powerful enemy warrior, cementing her place as one of Japan's greatest warriors. But Tomo Guzan was not alone. Women were trained in the art of combat.
So this, and this should move here.
Genpei War. Turning the tide of the conflict even as defeat loomed. Legends say that in her final act,
So
fiercely, turning the tide of the conflict even as defeat loomed. Legends say that in her final act of valor, she disarmed and beheaded a powerful enemy warrior, cementing her place as one of Japan's greatest warriors. But Tomo Guzan was not alone. Across Japan, other women, known as Anabugeisha, took up arms to defend their family in the art of combat. The Naginata, their weapon of choice, gave them an advantage in battle, allowing them to hold off enemies and protect their people. As centuries passed, the role of women in warfare diminished. By the Edo period, Japan was at peace, and the Anabugeisha were no longer needed on the battlefield. Yet their legacy endured. The tales of their courage, loyalty, and skill continued to inspire, reminding future generations of a time when women stood shoulder to shoulder with men, wielding the sword with honor. Today, their stories, like Tomoguzin's, are a testament to a forgotten chapter in history, a time when the women of the sword helped shape the destiny of Japan.
So this is okay. I believe
Fierce winds swept through the land, carrying with it stories of war and honor. Among the
now for me to make this picture better and seems like a moving animation, you here click on animation, how to combo. Most of these
in
are
the quiet
poem.
valleys of 12th century Japan, in the quiet valleys of 12th century Japan, in the quiet valleys of 12th century Japan, a
Okay.
fierce wind swept through the land, carrying with it stories of war.
Now animation. I don't like that one. So let's
In the quiet valleys of 12th century Japan, a fierce
no.
wind swept. In the quiet valleys of 12th
I
century
think this is
Japan,
better.
a fierce wind swept through the land, carrying with it stories of war and honor. Among the warriors who roamed the battlefield,
So
clad in
we just
glistening
keep
armor and
adding
wielding sharp blades,
random this
swords, and
according
cries
to
of warriors. Yet,
how you
in the
feel
moment, as she charged into
better.
enemy lines atop her horse, a woman leading men into battle, of Minamoto no Yashinaka, her lord and companion,
Makes it
turning the
look
tide of the conflict even
more
as
real.
defeat loomed, armed and beheaded a powerful enemy warrior, cementing her place alone. Across Japan, other women, known as Anabugeishis and homes, in a world dominated by warlords and rival clans, these women in the art of combat, the Naginata in the art of combat. The Naginata, their weapon of choice, gave them an advantage in battle. Warfare diminished. By the Edo period, Japan was at peace, and the Anabugeisha were tales of their courage, loyalty, and scaring future generations of a time when women stood shoulder to shoulder to a forgotten chapter in history, a time when the women of the sword helped shape the sword with honor. Today, their stories,
So
like Tomoguzin's,
this is
are
what
a
it looks
testament to a
like.
forgotten chapter
So this is what it
in the quiet valleys of 12th century Japan.
so this is what it should look like when it's done. Look this way.
A fierce wind swept through the land. In the quiet valleys of 12th century Japan, a fierce wind swept through the land, carrying with it stories of war and honor. Among the warriors who roamed the battlefield, clad in glistening armor and wielding sharp blades, stood Tomoguzin, a name that would echo through the annals of history. The battlefield was chaos, filled with the clash of swords and cries of warriors. Yet, in the midst of it all,
So stood
filled with the clash of swords through the annals of history, the battlefield was chaos, filled with the clash of glistening armor and wielding sharp blades, stood Tomoguzin.
so
Stood Tomo,
let's make it shorter.
clad in glistening armor and wielding sharp blades, stood Tomoguzin, a name that would echo through the annals of history. The battlefield was chaos, filled with the clash of swords and cries of warriors. Yet, in the midst of it all, Tomoguzin was a calm storm. Her long black hair flowed behind her helmet as she charged into enemy lines atop her horse. Her naginata, a long pole weapon, struck with precision, cutting through the ranks. Soldiers froze in awe, not only at her unmatched skill but at her
So now that I have completed the video, let me export. So let's name it. What is the title of this video to start with? Let's just write it Japan. So okay. So export. Now you can decide to upload it to your YouTube channel after you're done.
In the quiet valleys of 12th century Japan, a fierce wind swept through the land, carrying with it stories of war and honor. Among the warriors who roamed the battlefield, clad in glistening armor and wielding sharp blades, stood Tomo Guzan, a name that would echo through the annals of history. The battlefield was chaos, filled with the clash of swords and cries of warriors. Yet, in the midst of it all, Tomo Guzan was a calm storm. Her long black hair flowed behind her helmet as she charged into enemy lines atop her horse. Her naginata, a long pole weapon, struck with precision, cutting through the ranks. Soldiers froze in awe, not only at her unmatched skill but at her commanding presence. A woman leading men into battle. Tomo's fame grew during the Genpei War, a brutal conflict between the Tera and Minamoto clans. She was a loyal retainer of Minamoto no Yashinaka, her lord and companion. At the Battle of Awa,
Go back to the ChatGPT. We are done with this. We go back to ChatGPT and we copy the title. Write me key words above. So we have the details we need. We have all the details we need here. So go back to YouTube, paste the title, copy the description, paste, select No. Show more. Contains. No. No. Add tags. So here we have hashtags. So allow tags. We publish. C'est fini. The video is done. So basically that's all.